Morning, guys. It looks like only one of you have managed to find me, so I hope you do find a way to pick this up later in the day. The adjustment to YouTube has been interesting because the dude I see on the screen there now is behaving completely opposite to the guy that used to be on Facebook. So I'm still going to teach in Mirror today. I'd appreciate it if any of you who are doing the class with me just tell me if that still looks reasonable to you, or am I going the opposite direction to what you are going in the poses. Okay, I hope you're all there. Namaste. Welcome to our first progressive class on YouTube. This is actually a modified class from last week. I ran out of time in last week's class, so I'm hoping to repeat it today and to do the poses that I intended to do last week. So let's see how we go with that. Breathing practice will be 3-step inhale and a single long exhale. And then our retention, we'll push ourselves a little, maybe aim for the count of 45 today. If we're going to reach 50 on Friday, we'll try 45 today. Reminder that progressive yoga is where we repeat the poses often during the sequence. So we do one pose, we'll do a second pose. We do the first pose, we do the second pose, we add a third pose. And we work through that with a particular end pose in mind, which today is Janu Sirsana with a twist in it. And just by doing that repetition while the muscle memory is fresh and the memory of the pose in your mind is fresh, it allows you to go deeper and deeper into it. Okay, closing eyes, bringing awareness within. Bring your hands into your lap, take a tall breath, breathe high to the crown of the head. On the exhale, soften the chin a little. Let the weight of the arms hang into the shoulders. Just become aware of your body, allowing your attention to stay within the body, on the body, using the senses of the body to keep the mind present. So listen intently, hear the sounds around you. Bring that listening to your breathing. Hear the movement of the air. See if you can find more than one place on the path of the breath to hear it. Then travel down with an inhale into the chest, into the lungs. Feel that movement in the body. Feel the regular rhythm of the breath, the rise and the fall, the coming and the going. Let your attention drop down into your belly, seeing if you can find any sensations within the stomach. Drop through underneath to the sits bones. Feel yourself rooting down onto the earth. Feel the support that the earth gives back to you. Bring the awareness to the legs and any exposed part of your leg. Just feel the touch, the freshness of the morning air against your skin. Bring that attention up through the front of the body. Bring it up to the lips. Take a lick of your lips and see if you can find any taste on them this morning. Feel the movement of the air through the nose. And move with your next in-breath. Lift the height into the body, the height to the crown of the head. Open the chest. Exhale, relax the shoulders. 3 arms, easy in-breath. Easy breathing. Hold the focus on the breath and control the breath to my count. Exhale all the way down to the bottom, emptying the lungs completely. Take an inhale to your sternum. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again to your heart. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the top. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the sternum. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to your heart. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the top. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath. Breathe normally. Coming to your attention, extending ourselves today, aiming to hold for my count of 45. If you need a breath before that, please take one. Exhale. Easy inhale. Hold. Relax. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 45. Take a breath, breathe comfortably. Lift tall into the chest. On the exhale, let your chin drop. Slowly open the eyes, take the hands to the top of the knees. Take a moment for the breath to settle. Good, keeping the chin tucked in. Slowly move the chin towards the right shoulder. Lifting the head up that right hand side, looking up to the roof. Over the top, bringing the chin down to the left shoulder. Dropping it back across the front of the chest. Move in the same direction. Chin to right shoulder. Lift the chin, look up. Over the top, chin to left shoulder. Drop the chin back into the chest. Pause there for a moment. Change the direction. Lift your left shoulder. Looking up to the roof. Push the chin high. Roll it over to the right shoulder. Bring it down past the chest. Rotate in the same direction. Nice full movement. All the way over the top. And back down to the chest. Good. Lifting slowly. Come on up to the top. Open the arms out to the side. Full spread of the fingers. Little fingers pointing to the floor. Thumb to the sky. Roll the thumbs backwards. And reach out to the arms. Find that full length in the arms. Take the thumbs over the top and under, push them away behind, lift the palms, don't take the shoulders up to your ears, though. Keep your shoulders low, just lift the hands, trying to turn the palms skyward as the thumbs press backwards and the little fingers press forward. Turn your thumbs to the sky without looking at the thumbs, just find where your thumbs are, lift them up to the top, bring the thumb tips to touch, push tall. Reach those fingers skyward. Feel that opening in the side ribs as you lift up high. Good. Lower the arms down to the front, rounding into the shoulders, pushing the hands away. Good. Keeping that left hand there. Take the right hand all the way up and over. Turn to look to that right hand and come into a twist. Turn that back palm skyward, lift it up over the top, back to the front. Taking the left hand up, reach it right up, roll it to the back, let the shoulders move with it, and then turn your gaze to look to that back hand. Palm up to the sky, lift it up over the top again, back to the front. One more time, inhale up high, push to the sky. On the exhale, drop the arms open, reach them out to the side. Fingers skyward. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Take the hands as far back as you can, trying to get the back of the hands to touch each other. And then release, bring the hands back up onto the top of the knees. Okay, you're squeezing the shoulders down towards the hips, rounding into the back. Lifting the heart forward, the belly button forward, open up into the chest, reach up high. One more time, close and round. Inhale, lift up tall. Good, nice work. Reach your hands back onto the mat behind you, fingers pointing away from you. Bring the legs up to the front, open the feet to the outer edges of your mat, and just draw the little toes down to the floor. And then up to the top, squeeze the big toes inward and look for that rotation in the legs. Come up to the top, bring the feet a little bit closer, heels onto the mat, and just rotate into the ankles. Moving the ankles in any direction, in all directions. Just freeing them up. Yeah, good work. Bring the feet together to the front of the mat. Lift the body up to straight. All those sits bones to the back. Reach the hands forward. Just reach towards your toes. Take a moment to feel how the body feels in this position. Have a look, see where your fingers are in relation to your toes with this level of comfort in the body. We'll check in with that a little bit later. You're releasing your hands behind you. Lift high into the chest. Walk forward on your fingertips. Feel that right angle in the hips. Then pull the heels down onto the mat. Pull the back of the knees down onto the floor. Pull your toes back towards you. And look to push the ball of the big toe away and draw the little toe towards you. Keep the body vertical. Reach the arms up to the sky, palms facing each other. Keep the chest and the head lifted as you fold forward. Bring your hands down to shoulder height, hold them there, and just look to push the hands past the feet if you can. Keeping the front of the body open. Lower your hands to your knees. Open your legs out too wide. Again, inhale up high. Take a fold forward, pushing the hands straight forward through between the legs. And slowly release. Come back to center. Bring the legs back in together. Inhale up high again. Full length to the arms. Keep looking forward, looking towards your toes. Lower the hands a little closer towards the feet, but still not looking for a bind. Just bringing the front of the body forward. Good. Come back. Open the legs too wide again. Inhale up tall. This time turning towards the right leg. Fold yourself forward. Still keep the hands at shoulder height. Just looking to come down onto that right leg. Good. Inhale your way back up. Turn to the left. Fold down to that left leg. Arms at shoulder height. Hands pushing away from you. Release. Come on back to center. Bring the legs in to Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. Hop those feet all the way back towards the body. Take a bind around the little toes. Lift up high into the spine. Activate the outer thighs and pull your knees down towards the floor. Hold that height in the chest. Release from your bind. Assist the knees up to the middle. Take the legs out to straight. Lift yourself tall. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, reach forward. Still not going for a bind. Work on bringing the belly button, the heart forward. Keep the gaze lifted. Keep reaching towards those feet. Drop the hands to the mat. Open up the legs, maybe a little wider this time. Inhale up tall. Come down to the left-hand side. So turn the body to line up with your left leg. Reach out down towards the left foot. Inhale your way back up to center. Turn to the right leg. Fold down to that right leg. Inhale, back on up. Release the arms. Bring the right foot in. Bring the left foot in. Bind again to Baddha Konasana. Lift yourself up tall. Encourage those knees down towards the mat. Soften from the bind. Come down to the right hand side onto your right elbow. And extend the left leg out to straight. Then roll that left hip over the top so the hips are directly above each other. Reach down to the little toe. Try and push the little toe to the floor. And then reach up with the left arm. Pushing that hand skyward. Encouraging the hip forward, the heart forward. Release the top arm, bring your leg in, soles of the feet together, roll over to the other side, extend the right leg, try and reach the little toe down to the floor, bring your hip forward, and then reach the right arm skyward. Release your hand, back on up to the top, soles of the feet to touch. Extend the legs out into the forward fold. Sitting tall, front of the body nice and high. Inhale up, nice and high. On the exhale, reach the chest to the knees. Still no bind. Just try and take the fingertips past the toes, past the feet. Okay, release the hands to the side. Open the legs. Maybe a little wider than before. Inhaling up tall, turning to the right leg. Fall down towards that right foot. Still no bind. Just look to push the hands past your foot. Notice if you're tipping onto the side, maybe the left shoulder needs to drop a little. Push that left hand a little further forward. And inhale back up to the top. Turn to the other leg. Fold. Reach those fingers past the toes if you can. Check in with that right shoulder. It doesn't need to drop a little. Are the shoulders the same height? Good. Release. Come back to center. Bring the left leg in. Bring the right leg in. Take the bind around the little toe. Lift up tall, nice and high into the front of the body. Bring yourself forward this time. Elbows into the calf muscles and the way to the upper body, assisting the knees down to the mat. Good. Release. Come down to the left-hand side and onto the mat. Come onto your elbow. Reach the right leg out to straight. Push that little toe down to the floor. Bring the hip forward. And then this time lift up onto your hand. And then reach the right arm skyward again. Hip is dropping in towards the floor. You drawing the hip forward and the shoulders back. Release that top hand. Bring your leg in. Down to the right hand side. Hand onto the floor. Left leg out to straight. Reach down to the little toe. Come up onto your hand. Bring that hip forward. And reach high with the left arm. And release. Bring that left leg straight out onto the mat in front of you. Lift that right foot. Bring your foot into the crease of your elbow. Hug around the knee. Look for the bind in the fingers. And just lift the chest towards the shin. Stay connected with that left foot. Toes are pointing skyward. Pushing the heel away from you. Lift in the front of the body. Hugging that leg inwards. And release. Take your leg out to straight. Bring the left foot to the right elbow. Hug into that right leg. Lift tall. Stay active in your front foot. Keep reaching the chest towards the shin. Good. Soften on your bind. Take the leg out to straight. Sit yourself tall. Inhale up high. As we exhale, fold forward. Keep looking to your feet. Look to find a little bind this time, wherever that might be, on the shins, on the ankles, onto the feet, wherever it is for you is perfect. Take an inhale, lift into the chest, and then drop the chest towards the knees while you gaze towards your feet. Soften from your bind, up to straight. Open the legs, nice and wide. Inhale up tall, turning to that right leg. Fold on down, reach towards the toes, and then look for a bind. Right hand and left hand if you can. Check in with the shoulders. Try and get both shoulders the same height from the ground. Stay active in the thighs on both legs, so both knees are drawing down towards the floor. Legs are as straight as you can get them. And release, draw yourself up to center. Inhale up high, turning the body to the left, folding down to the left, looking for your bind, adjusting the shoulders, activating the thighs, pulling the toes back towards you. And release from your bind up to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Find your bind. Lift tall into the chest. Lean forward. Push the calves down towards the floor. If the space is available, let the elbows come forward. Look for a little bit more movement from the lower back. Lifting, coming down to the right hand side. Extend that left leg, foot down onto the floor. Come up onto your hand. This time, reach the left hand high. Roll the hip forward and then bring your hand down onto your knee. Look for a little more height. Maybe you can pop up into your fingers. Reach that hand a little further down your shin. And soften. Bring the soles of the feet back together. Transition over to the left. Right leg extended. Come up onto the fingertips. Roll the hip forward. Bring your hand down onto your knee. And then look for that little extra height. Come up onto the fingers. Lift the body a little higher. Soften. Bring that straight leg around to the front. Bring your left foot up into the right elbow. Hug and bind again. Lift yourself tall. You can look for a little bit of rotation here, rocking from side to side. Trying to draw that foot around a little deeper. Release, leg to straight. Bring the other leg in. Lift tall. Look for that little rotation, drawing your foot around to the left. Okay, coming out of the pose, keep your foot up high, let the foot settle down onto the top of the left thigh. Turn the sole of the foot towards the sky, let that knee drop nice and low. A nice high chest, reaching high with the right arm. Turn your thumb forward, and as you fold, look to bring that hand down to the outside of your foot. Find your bind. Inhale up into the chest. Exhale, drop yourself forward. The left hand is pulling the right foot towards the hip, pulling your heel into your belly. Release and let it go. Come on, back on up to center. Take your leg out to straight. Bring left foot in. Again, bind it in. And release it down onto your hip. Taining the sole of the foot skyward. Letting the knee drop low. Bring that hand over the top. Right hand over the top of your foot. Reach high with the left hand. Thumb points to the front as you fold. Look to reach down to the outside of that front foot. Keep the head up, reach the heart forward, and slowly soften the body down towards your leg. Releasing. Come up to the top. Take the legs out to straight. Adjust yourself so the meat of the buttocks is behind the sits bones. Inhale up, nice and tall. On the exhale, fold forward. Don't go straight into the bind. Just stop with the hands reaching over the toes. Notice, find that same comfort position that you had at the start and see if there's any progress yet. Then reach out for the bind. Inhale into the chest, lift the head. Exhale, drop yourself forward. Releasing slowly, coming up to the top. Legs wide open. Inhale, reach tall. Turn to the right leg. Fold. Look to find your bind. Draw yourself towards your foot. All the time we're keeping the gaze up, looking to the toes. We want the release to be mainly in the lower back, in the hips. Activate into the thighs, lift the kneecaps, pull the back of the knee to the floor. Inhale, reach your way up high again. Turn to the left leg, fold, reach down to the bind. Inhale, pick the chest up. Exhale, drop into the floor. Lifting slowly, come on back up to the top. Bring your foot in, bring the other foot in, soles of the feet together. Lift the body up high as you hop those feet towards you. Find the bind, lift tall, lean forward, bring the elbows onto the calves. Use that body weight to open the inner thighs. Then bring the elbows forward. Try and reach the elbows down to the mat. Good. Lift on up. Lean down to the left-hand side. Come onto the left elbow. Extend the right leg. Push down to the little toe. Bring the hip forward. Then come up onto your hand. Reach back with the right hand. Take a bind underneath your knee. Come up as high as you can onto those fingertips. Secure that bind. See if you can release from the floor and release that left hand skyward. Notice the breathing. Try and take control of the breath. Good. Release the hand down. Bring your foot in. Soles of the feet together. Over to the right hand side. Leg out to straight. Little toe reaching towards the floor. Bring the hip forward. Then come up onto your hand. Take the bind down behind the knee. Lift up tall onto the fingertips. Then reach the right hand skyward. On the release, straight leg out to the front of the mat. Bring the left foot into the right elbow. Lift up high into the body. Look for that bind. Draw that foot around to the left-hand side and hold it there. Good. Release. Take your leg out to straight. Bring the left foot to the right armpit. Hug around the knee, high into the back. Shin draws towards you. Shin parallel to the front of the mat. Shoulders parallel to your shin. Front of the body reaching towards that leg. Get on the release. Take your foot high down. Up on the thigh. Let the knee drop low. Bring your bind over your top of your foot. Reach high with the left hand. Point the thumb to the front. And as you fold, bind around the outer edge of your foot. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, drop your way into that forward fold. Good. On the release, back on up. Leg out to straight. Bring the right foot up high onto the left thigh, high up into the hip. Heel is pressing into your belly. Knee points forward. Bind the left hand over the top of the left foot. Reach high with the right hand. Turn the thumb to the front. Fold to bind to the outside of your foot. Nice high chest on an inhale and exhale. Let yourself go to the pose. Lift it up slowly. Let that foot drop to the inner thigh. Bring the heel close back to the body. Turn your weight to the right so that the chest is lined up with the left thigh. Take your hand to the front, hand to the back. Walk the hands away and let your body come down to rest onto your thigh. Whole body weight resting onto your leg. The bottom of the movement, you can drop the chin to the floor and check in with the left foot, but you're still active in the left foot. The toes are pointing up to the sky. Exhale, let the body weight go. Relax into the pose. Get hands under your shoulders. Lift your way up. Release the twist to the front. Change the position of the legs. Bring the left foot right in, close to the body. Turn to the left. Line the chest up with the thigh. Walk the hands away. Rest all the body weight down onto that thigh. And then let the movement forward to the mat. Stay active in the right foot, in the right toes. Hands underneath shoulders. Slow lift back on up to the top. Extend the legs out to stretch. Sit tall. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold forward. Find your bind. Lift the chest on an in-breath. Exhale, release into it. Inhale, lift. Open the legs wide. Inhale, the arms up high. Turn to the left leg. Exhale, fold to the left leg. Find your bind. Lift into the chest. Drop into the pose. Releasing slowly. Lift up high again. Twist to the other side. Fold. Reach down to the foot. Pushing the heel away. Opening the back of the knee. Release. Come back up to center. Soles of the feet in together. Find your bind. Lean forward. Work the calves to the floor. And bring the elbows forward. Drop down a little deeper. Lifting, rolling down to the left-hand side. Extend that right leg. Bring the hips forward. Come up onto the left hand. Reach down for the bind behind your knee. Little toe pushing down to the floor there. Left hand reaches up high. Look for a little bit more movement down to the right hand side. Bring that left hand over your head. Reaching out to the right hand side. All the length is on the side of the body under the arm. And release on down. Bring the feet back together. Lean down to the other side. Extend the leg, little toe down to the mat. Bring the hip forward. Up onto the hand, onto the fingertips. Take the bind underneath your knee. Lift the right hand high. And then bring it overhead. Try and fold towards that left side. Release. Take the straight leg out to the front. Bring the front foot up. Again, bind. Lift tall. Twist to the left. Try to take your foot around next to you. Keeping the foot up high so that your shin's parallel to the ground. And release. Leg out to straight. To the other side. Second bind. Lift up nice and high. Lift the chest towards the shin. On the release, bring your foot high up onto the hip. Turn the knee forward. Take the bind over the top of your foot. Reach high with the left hand. Thumb forward. Reach down. Bind to the outside of your foot. Lift into the chest. Exhale. Drop into the forward fold. Lifting slowly. Up to the top. Leg out to straight. Bring that right foot up to the left hip. Turn the sole of the foot to the sky. Bind over the top of your foot. Reach high with the right hand. Thumb forward. Fold. Bind. Inhale. Exhale into it. Lift on up slowly. Let your foot slide to the inner thigh. Bring the heel close into the body. Turn to the right. Walk left hand forward, the right hand back. Rest the body down onto your thigh. Drop the head to the mat. Stay active in the left foot. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Stay in the twist. Take a bind to that knee with the left hand. Reach the right hand up behind. Reach up to the sky. Fold. Try and drop the left shoulder towards the left knee. Bring that top hand overhead just so it's parallel to the ground. Hold the pose. Lift one up to center. Release. Take the leg out to straight. Bring the left foot in. Turn to the left. Lift high into the chest. Fold yourself forward. Let the arms walk forward and back. Rest the whole body onto your thigh. Activate into that right foot. Get hands underneath shoulders. Stay in the twist as you come up. Bind the right hand to the left knee. Reach the left arm open behind. Look towards that left hand. Bring that left hand up. Fold a little to the right and bring your left hand over till it's parallel to the ground. Hold it there. Keep working on rolling the top shoulder open and bringing the chest forward. Get slow lift, coming up to the top. Release the twist. Back to face the front. Legs out to straight. Inhale, reach up tall. As you exhale, push the chest forward, reach out to your bind. Inhale, lift into the heart. Exhale, drop to the forward fold. Slow release. Draw yourself up to the top. Open the legs. Inhale up high. Turn to the left leg. Exhale, fall down to it. Pull the chest forward. Release. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Bind. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale your way back up to center. Legs back to Baddha Konasana. Bind. Lift yourself tall. Pull those knees down towards the mat. Open the knees to the side. Slow lift, come down to the left-hand side, leg out to straight, bring the hip forward, come up onto the fingertips, take the bind under your knee, lift that left hand high, use the bind this time to draw yourself down to the left, down to the right, bring the left hand over the top. Still keeping the hips forward. Release down, feet back together, over to the other side, leg out to straight, up to the top, bind behind the knee, work those hips forward, reach the right hand skyward, fold to the left, bring that right hand over. Release, bring the straight leg around to the front. This time, take a bind to the outside of the little toe. Lift yourself nice and high. Lift the foot up to the height of the head and bring your big toe to the third eye. Touching the toe onto the forehead. The body as upright as you can. And release it slowly down to straight. Reach out for the left leg. Lift the toe to the height of the forehead. Bring your foot back. Try and touch toe to forehead. Hold it there. Nice work on the release. Heel into your hip. Take the bind over the top of the leg. Inhale up tall. Turn the thumb forward. Fold. Bring your hand to the outside of the foot. Find the bind. Lift the chest. Exhale into the pose. Good. Release. Back on up to center. Leg out to straight. Bring the right foot up over the heel. Take the bind to the top of the foot. Lift high into the chest. Right hand high. Thumb forward. Fold. Bind around the little toe. Lift the chest. Exhale into it. And nice work. Soften. Release. Bring the foot to the inside. Twist open. to that right leg. Fold your way down onto the leg. Activate in the front foot. Hands underneath shoulders. Come on back up. This time, offer the left hand forward. Take your thumb underneath your calf muscle. Twist open to the right. Reach back to that right hand. Bring the right hand up overhead and slowly fold down to the left hand side. If you are able to drop your hand towards your foot, go in that direction. And releasing slowly back on up to the top. Extend the right leg, bring the left foot in. Turn to the left hand side, fold down, bring the body onto your thigh. Activate into the right foot. Hands underneath the shoulder, lift up slowly, coming up to the top. Offer the right hand forward, palm up, take your thumb underneath your calf, elbow inside of the leg, reach the left hand back, turn the palm skyward, come on up overhead, keep the chin tucked into the armpit, looking underneath your arm, up towards the sky, and try and reach your hand over your foot. Slow lift, coming up to the top. Release down to the mat. Release the hand. And take your feet forward again. Work the sits bones through. Take the meat of the buttocks to the back of the legs. High into the chest. Inhale. Lift yourself up high. Activate into the feet. As you exhale, reach those hands forward. Stop for a moment with the hands above the feet. Notice the comfort of the pose and the new position of your hands. Hopefully they've moved a little bit further forward. Drop into the bind. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, drop forward. Good. Slow release. Come on back on up to stretch. Opening the legs up wide. Inhale, the arms high. Turn to the right leg. Exhale, fold. Reach for the bind. Exhale down into it. Inhale. Reach up tall again. Turn to the left leg. Exhale. Reach down into the bind. Inhale the heart. Exhale, drop forward. Slowly release. Back on up to center. Bring the feet in. Soles of the feet together. Look for that bind. Lift up high into the heart. Lean forward. Assist the knees to the floor. Then drop the elbows forward. Try and take your elbows down to the mat. Come on up. Left elbow down to the floor. Extend out into the right leg. Bring the hip forward. Then come up onto the fingertips. Look for the bind underneath your knee. Maybe it's a little bit further now underneath the shin. Lift. Left arm high. Use the right arm to draw you down to the right hand side. Bring that left hand overhead. Come on up to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Come down to the right hand side. Left leg to straight. Bring that left hip forward. Up onto the fingertips. Hand down to bind. Maybe just past your knee now. Right hand reaches high. Use the left hand to help that movement down to the left hand side. And bring the right hand overhead. Try and look up to the ceiling, keeping your elbow above your gaze. Slow lift, coming up to the top. Take that left leg out to the front, bind to the right foot. Lift the right foot to the height of the third eye. Draw your foot back. Maybe move into the hip, find where the release is, and bring the toe to the third eye. Keep the elbows nice and high, the arms nice and active. And then soften your foot down to the floor. Working to the other side. Lift the foot up high, lift the chest, find where that release is. Bring the toe to the forehead. And the release, bring your foot high up into your hip. Knee point forward, take the bind over the top of that foot. Reach high with the left hand, turn the thumb forward, fold. Bind to the outside of your foot, lift into the chest. Exhale into the release. Lifting slowly, come on up to center, release your leg out to straight. Bring the other foot high up, palm turns, sole of the foot turns to the sky. Right hand reaches high, thumb forward, fold, look for the bind. Open into the chest, relax forward into the forward fold. Lift on up and up to the center, let your foot slide to the inner thigh. Open up to a right angle there, look high into the chest. Okay, we take in left thumb underneath the right calf. Lift that right hand up high, fold again, reaching overhead, looking underneath the armpit. Lift that up to the top. Release, change to the other side. This time, right thumb underneath the left calf. Reach back with the left arm, bring it up overhead, fold down to the right. Reach with that top arm towards your foot. It's slow lift, on up to the top. Change the position of the legs again. Bring the right leg in. We're going to take a twist to the bent leg. Reach both arms up high. Keep the hand pointing out to your straight leg. Turn the palm backwards. As we fold, look to come down. Look to reach with that bottom hand to bind to the inside of your foot. Bring your elbow inside of your knee and reach with the top hand towards your toes. Maybe looking for that bind, but just working into the full expression of the pose. Deep side bend. Gaze is under your arm, up to the roof. Lift on up slowly, come on up to the top and release. Okay, working over to the other side, leg out to straight, foot high up into the groin, twist to your bent leg, reach the arms up high, turn your thumb on the straight leg side so the thumb is pointing towards your foot, reach high, fold into the side of the body, drop that hand to bind to the inside of your foot, your thumb is pointing down to the ground, knee is inside your elbow. The top hand, reach it over, reach towards your foot. If you're able to stay on your side and you can drop your hand down to your foot, go there. Emphasize staying on the side of the body, chin tucked into the armpit, and you're looking up to the sky. Excellent, nice work. Good, lift on up to the top, release from the twist. Okay, that front knee, bent knee, bring it on up to straight. Take your hands behind you, walk yourself forward, come to sit up onto that foot. We're going to come to balance here, so just play with the fingertips on the floor. Look to lift your straight leg away from the mat. And then see if you can bring your hands up to heart center, finding the balance there. Release your way back to the mat. Stay up on the toes, bring that straight leg in. And straighten the other leg, fingertips to the mat, lift high into the chest. Bring the foot away from the floor. You want to engage in the core to keep the core strong and the back up straight. And look to find the balance. Hands to heart center. And releasing slowly. Fingertips to the floor. Bring yourself down to sit. Well done. Down to lie. Feet open to the side of the mat. Drop down onto your back. Open the arms up to the side. Take a deep, full breath in. And on the exhale, just look to relax, to release the body to the mat. Letting go of all tension. Breathe all the way down through the legs to the feet. And as you exhale, feel that breath lifting from your feet, coming through the shins, through the knees, through the thighs, and feel the legs soften and relax. Next in breath, breathe it down into the hips. Feel that breath reaching every cell in the hips. As you exhale, relax the buttocks, relax into the lower back, relax the belly, the chest. Feel that relaxation coming in. Breathe into the shoulders and down to your hands. And as you exhale, feel from the fingertips softening through the palms, the wrists, the forearms, through the elbows and into the shoulders. Feel the whole weight of the body dropping to the floor. Feel the next in-breath filling the face. Feel every cell in your face activated by this breath. And as you exhale, feel all facial tension leave. Take the effort out of holding your eyes closed. Bring the attention to the breath. Hold your awareness on your breathing and allow yourself to relax completely. Let your awareness leave your breath. Take movement to your fingers, movement to your toes. Bring your feet together. Bring your hands together. Hook the thumbs around each other. Push the hands up high and release them overhead onto the floor. Stretching the hands away from the feet away from the hands. Breathing deeply. And keep your right hand up there. Bring your left hand to your chest. Draw your knees up. Roll to your right hand side. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to look after your body. Take a moment to thank your body for its amazing abilities. Take a moment. Think of your body in 20 or 30 years' time and hear it thanking you for taking this time today to look after it now in preparation for the future. Lifting slowly, bring yourself up to sit. Bring your hands together at heart center. Pull the full length of your thumb against your sternum. And as we chant the closing Om, try and feel that vibration within the whole body. Easy inhale. Lower your chin to your chest. Open your eyes. Namaste. Great stuff, guys. Thank you for joining me. You remember to drink lots today. There's a lot of twisting, a lot of releasing that goes on in a progressive sequence like this. So look after yourself. And I'd be grateful for any feedback. And if my left and right tie in with the way you're moving, please let me know that too. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later. Bye.